The right monitor can totally transform your gaming experience. So, in this video, I'll be breaking down the best budget gaming monitors. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars to get a high-quality product. The tricky part is that what works great for one person might not be the best for you, as not all gaming monitors are designed with the same needs in mind. That's why I've included options for all kinds of gaming situations. No matter what you're looking for, I'll help you find the perfect budget-friendly gaming monitor. So let's get started. Number 5. Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q. If you're in the market for a 4K monitor that won't break the bank, the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q might just be what you're looking for. This 28-inch monitor offers 4K resolution at a price that's a fraction of what you'd expect for a 4K display. With its solid build and impressive features, it's a strong contender in the budget category. First off, the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q is incredibly affordable for a 4K monitor. At around $329, it provides high-definition visuals without the hefty price tag of many competitors. Another standout feature is its extremely flexible stand. It supports extensive adjustments including tilt 5 to plus 20 degrees, swivel up to 62 degrees in each direction, and pivot 90 degrees, making it versatile for various viewing positions. This level of adjustability is something you don't see on most budget monitors. Moreover, the monitor delivers gorgeous and accurate colors thanks to its 90% color gamut. Whether you're gaming or watching movies, you'll enjoy vibrant and precise color reproduction. However, it's not without its drawbacks. For one, the monitor does suffer from some stuttering at higher settings in more demanding games. While it handles less intense games well, titles like Red Dead Redemption 2 and Doom Eternal can cause noticeable lag, even with a powerful GPU like the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. Additionally, it only has a 60Hz refresh rate and a 5 ms response time, which might not be fast enough for competitive gamers who need the smoothest performance. The HDR10 feature, while present, is not true VESA-certified HDR. It falls short in expanding dynamic range and enhancing details in shadows and highlights. The HDR settings, Cinema HDR and Gaming HDR don't offer much difference and tend to just reduce contrast rather than providing a true HDR experience. Lastly, the navigation buttons can be a bit confusing to use, and the monitor has a limited port selection with only 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port, and a 3.5mm audio jack. If you're looking for a budget 4K monitor with excellent ergonomics and vibrant colors, the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q is a great option. Number 4. ViewSonic Omni VX2722D GM. This might just be your new best friend when it comes to refresh rate. At just around $200, this 27-inch QHD monitor offers a lot more than you might expect for its price. Let's dive into what makes this monitor stand out and where it might fall short. The ViewSonic Omni VX2722J-2K is a steal for its price. You're getting a 27-inch screen with 2560 by 1440 resolution and an impressive 180Hz refresh rate. That's right, this monitor supports a high refresh rate, which is great for smooth gameplay, especially in fast-paced games. The color accuracy is surprisingly high, with coverage of 100% of the sRGB color gamut, 88% of Adobe RGB, and 95% of DCI-P3. This means vibrant and accurate colors, which is a real plus for both gaming and media consumption. Plus, the monitor is lightweight and has a versatile stand with tilt, pivot, and height adjustments. However, there are a few things to be aware of. The Omni VX2728J-2K doesn't have HDMI 2.1 ports, so you're capped at 144 Hz over HDMI, and it's not compatible with the 120 Hz refresh rate on consoles like the PS5 or Xbox Series X. The stand, while adjustable, can be a bit flimsy and wobbly, and it's missing USB ports, which might be a drawback for some. Additionally, the HDR support is limited. It's HDR10, but it doesn't offer the high dynamic range that you might expect from more expensive models. In real-world use, this monitor performs quite well. The input lag is minimal, clocking in at less than 1 ms, making it a solid choice for action games where quick reactions are crucial. However, the HDR performance doesn't live up to higher-end models. The peak brightness only slightly improves in HDR mode compared to SDR, so don't expect a dramatic enhancement in dark scenes or highlights. It's not the most feature-packed or the brightest monitor out there, but for its price, it delivers solid performance and quality. Number 3. Dell S2722DGM. This is the gaming monitor that gives the best value for its specs in our list. Firstly, the Dell S2722DGM is packing a 27-inch V panel with a 1440p resolution and a speedy 165Hz refresh rate. This combo is a game changer for those looking for high performance without breaking the bank. The 3000:1 contrast ratio is definitely a highlight, providing deep blacks and vibrant colors that give it a significant edge over IPS panels in terms of static contrast. However, it's important to note that it doesn't support HDR. For most gamers, especially those on a budget, this isn't a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if HDR is a must-have for you. The 165Hz refresh rate ensures smooth gameplay, and the monitor's 1 ms/t response time, while good, is slightly behind the fastest panels on the market. Still, this speed is more than sufficient for casual to moderately competitive gaming. Another notable feature is its AMD FreeSync Premium certification, which helps with screen tearing and stuttering, though NVIDIA GPU users will need to rely on basic G-Sync compatibility. On the downside, this monitor doesn't have USB Type-C connectivity, and the HDMI ports are capped at 144 Hz. The plastic stand, while sturdy, only allows tilt and height adjustments, no swivel or rotation options here. The 1500R curvature is a bit underwhelming on a 27-inch screen. It doesn't add much to the gaming experience, but doesn't detract from it either. And when it comes to price, it costs around $250. In summary, the Dell S2722DGM is a solid choice if you're looking for an affordable 27-inch monitor with great contrast and a high refresh rate. It might not have all the bells and whistles, but it delivers where it counts. Number 2. HP Omen 27Q, the best premium gaming monitor in our list. First of all, the HP Omen 27Q sports a 27-inch display with a sharp 1440p resolution and a super smooth 165Hz refresh rate. For gamers, this means crisp visuals and fluid motion that keep you in the action without missing a beat. The pixel response time is just 1 ms, so fast-moving scenes stay clear and blur-free. It's a standout feature that makes a big difference in competitive gaming. One thing that sets this monitor apart is its color performance. It covers 95% of the DCI-P3 color gamut in its native mode, which is impressive at this price. This means you get vibrant, true-to-life colors, especially in games and movies. And speaking of colors, the HP Omen 27Q also manages a brightness of 400 nits, which makes it bright enough for most lighting conditions. However, no monitor is perfect. The HDR support here is a bit of a letdown. While it can peak at 494 nits in HDR mode, the contrast ratio remains weak at 950:1. HDR doesn't do much to enhance the color range or contrast, and there's also some annoying dynamic brightness adjustment that can be distracting. Unfortunately, HDR mode limits the color gamut, so you'll want to stick with the native color mode for the best experience. Another downside is the build quality. It's basic with a plastic stand that offers tilt, height, and rotation adjustments, but feels a bit flimsy. Plus, the monitor comes with intrusive software that installs itself without permission, which can be frustrating. But when it comes to price, it only costs around $219, which is amazing for everything it features. So, should you consider the HP Omen 27Q? If you're looking for an affordable monitor with great color coverage and solid gaming performance, it's a strong contender. But if HDR is a must-have, or if you need superior build quality, you might want to explore other options like the Gigabyte M27Q, which offer better HDR and build quality for a bit more money. Number 1. Gigabyte M27Q, best overall monitor in our list. It is a monitor that's catching the eye of gamers on a budget. For around $230, you get a 27-inch 1440p display that's packed with features and delivers impressive performance. So let's break it down. First off, let's talk about what makes the M27Q stand out. It boasts a 170Hz refresh rate, which is fantastic for smooth gameplay and fast response times, perfect for competitive gaming. Coupled with a 0.5 ms response time, you're looking at a monitor that can handle high-speed action without any noticeable blur. Another standout feature is the KVM switch, a rare find in gaming monitors. This lets you control two PCs with a single keyboard and mouse, which is incredibly handy for those of you who game and work from the same setup. The M27Q also has a wide color gamut, covering more than 100% of the DCI-P3 spectrum. This means you get vibrant and accurate colors, although the red hues are slightly undersaturated. For general use, the sRGB mode is spot on for accurate color reproduction. However, it's not all. The aim stabilizer feature, designed to reduce motion blur, can introduce ghosting, which might be a drawback in fast-paced games. Additionally, the HDR performance is somewhat lackluster. The monitor supports HDR10, but you won't see a significant difference between HDR and SDR content. If you're a stickler for top-notch HDR, this might be a bit disappointing. Overall, the Gigabyte M27Q offers a lot for its price. It's a solid choice if you want high performance without breaking the bank, especially with its impressive refresh rate and useful features like the KVM switch. And that wraps up our guide on the best budget gaming monitors, folks. I'd love to hear from you. What's your top choice from our roundup? Or is there another monitor you've got your eye on for 2024? Drop your thoughts and any recommendations in the comments below. Also, let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in our upcoming videos. Your support truly means everything to us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more reviews and tech tips. And make sure to click the notification bell so you're always updated with the latest and greatest reviews. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.